Back squat. How to do it. Place the bar across the upper traps and set your feet shoulder width apart. Keep a neutral spine, brace your core, and set the hips back while bending the knees. Descend until thighs are at least parallel while keeping the knees aligned over the toes. Drive through the whole foot to return to standing. Purpose: to build fundamental lower body strength in the quads, glutes, and hips for force production. Romanian deadlift. How to do it. Stand with the bar at hip level and maintain soft knees. Hinge at the hips while keeping the spine neutral and the bar close to your legs. Lower until you feel tension in the hamstrings, then extend the hips, return to standing. Purpose: to strengthen the hamstrings and posterior chain through hip hinge mechanics. Trap bar deadlift. How to do it. Stand inside the trap bar with feet hip width, grip the handles, brace your core, and keep a neutral spine. Push through the floor while extending the hips and knees together. Lower with control by sitting the hips back. Purpose: to develop full body power with reduced spinal stress using a mechanical safe pulling pattern. Dumbbell walking lunges. How to do it. Hold dumbbells at your side. Step forward into a lunge with a tall torso and knee tracking over the toes. Push through the front foot to move into the next step. Maintain hip and trunk stability throughout. Purpose: to build unilateral quad and glute strength while improving stride control. Reverse lunges. How to do it. Step backward into a lunge while keeping the front foot planted and torso upright. Lower until both knees are bent to 90 degrees. Push through the front leg to return to the start. Purpose: to build knee-friendly single leg strength through controlled backward stepping. Lateral lunges. How to do it. Step to the side and sit the hips back while keeping the opposite leg straight. Maintain a neutral spine and keep the knee aligned with the toes. Push off the bent leg to return to standing. Purpose: to strengthen the lower body in the frontal plane and improve lateral movement capacity. Bulgarian split squat and split squat jump. How to do it. Stand tall with one foot forward and the back foot placed on the bench behind you. Keep your chest up, ribs down, and core tight. Lower your back knee toward the floor by bending the front knee, keeping the front shin vertical and the weight centered through the midfoot. Push through the front foot to stand back up while maintain stable hip and knee alignment. To progress into the power version, perform the same descent before, but explode upward off the front foot into a small controlled jump. Then softly with with the knee slightly bent and immediately absorb the force by dropping back into the lower position. Keep the movement smooth and controlled with consistent foot and hip alignment. Purpose: develops single leg strength, stability, and explosive power. This improves acceleration ability, vertical jump performance, and dynamic balance needed for cuts, starts, and rapid direction changes. Leg press. How to do it. Sit with your back against the pad and feet shoulder width on the platform. Lower the sled by flexing the hips and knees while keeping the lower back in contact with the seat. Press the platform upward without locking out the knees. Purpose: to increase quad strength with heavy loading while minimizing spinal fatigue. Hang power clean and power clean. How to do it. Stand with your feet about shoulder width apart and grip the bar just outside your legs. For the power clean, start with the bar on the floor. For the hang version, start with the bar held at mid-thigh. Set your posture by keeping your chest up, bat flat, lats tight, and weight balanced through the midfoot. Begin the movement by pushing through the legs while keeping the bar close to the body. Once the bar reaches the upper thigh, extend the hips, knees, and ankles forcefully through the bar upward. Shrug the shoulders and guide the elbows upward and outward as the bar rises. Pull yourself under the bar and catch it on the shoulders in a quarter squat with elbows high. Stand tall to finish the lift with control. Keep the bar close, maintain tension in the core, and land in a balanced position each rep. Purpose: builds explosive power through the lower body, triple extension, and rapid force production. This improves acceleration, jumping ability, and total body athletic performance required for fast directional changes and high-level field movement. Dumbbell step-ups. How to do it. Hold dumbbells at your side, step onto a box with one foot driving through the heel to reach full hip and knee extension. Lower under control and alternate legs. Purpose: to develop vertical single leg strength and controlled hip extension. Standing calf raise. How to do it. Stand with feet hip width and rise onto the balls of your feet by extending the ankles. Pause briefly at the top, then lower under control without letting the heels collapse inward. Purpose: to strengthen the calves and improve ankle stiffness for efficient force transfer. Box jumps. How to do it. Stand with feet hip width and perform a quick counter movement. Explode upward and forward, landing softly on the box with bent hips and a step down between reps. Purpose: to improve vertical power and explosive takeoff mechanics. Hip thrusts. How to do it. Place your upper back on a bench with feet flat on the ground. Drive through the heels and extend the hips upward until the torso is parallel to the floor. Keep the core braced and lower under control. Purpose: to strengthen the glutes through hip extension and maximize horizontal power output. Medicine ball throw. How to do it. Hold the medicine ball securely and use the hips and core to drive the throw. Depending on the variation, rotate, scoop, or extend vertically. Maintain trunk stability and follow through fully with each rep. Purpose: to develop rotational or vertical power through coordinated hip, core, and upper body movement.